Hey everybody! Today we have a very, very special project. I talked about it when I did the battlesuit Robin, and I tweeted out and Facebooked a picture of it yesterday. So you may already know about this, and looking at the title, you already know what this is. This is Knighton Castle, set 70357. When I first heard about this, I said, I need this. I need it in my life, and now I have it. Here it is. I'm going to be building it, but I'm not going to be doing it the normal way. I'm going to do this I'm going to do it like a speed build, because this is just too big. From what I have experienced in my past videos, it usually goes about $5 per part in the value of the set, and this was $130. So that would be 5 divided by 130, which is some huge number that nobody, I mean, it would be like 20 something parts. So forget that. I want to do this in maybe 2 videos. So we're going to do a build video, and then I'm going to do a review. So you're about to see the build. So enjoy. All right, so it begins the big project. As I was doing the very first step, I had this sense of, ooh, this huge project is starting with this little teeny tiny, just 2 pieces stuck together. It's like that saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I very much had that sort of mentality starting this. Now, I'm not actually building the castle yet. This is just one of the minions. So he has the privilege of being the first. There, now he's finished. Now we'll start on the second one. I had different camel angles? No, I didn't have any camel angles. 2 different camera angles. As you know, I work with 2 cameras. I've experimented with 3 camera setups. I think I've even tried a 4 once, but I think 3 cameras is the best. I mean 2. 2 cameras is the best. Here's a little crossbow guy. It's like he's got a. It's like it's supposed to be a wooden crossbow. I think that crossbow is actually from the medieval sets, maybe. And then I wasn't sure exactly what this was until until it became obvious. I thought, yeah, you build the bad guys first, as it usually goes. The little peripherals. Zoop, 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 zoop. I like the teeth on this guy. I actually got a little bit confused while I was building this, and I think I had the purple thing on the wrong side at first, because I had this camera facing me, but then I was building it sort of trying to show the audience what I was doing, but that was making me have to build it backwards. And so I got a little confused, but it worked out fine in the end. I decided, whatever, I'll just turn it around. And I had another camera up. Actually, it'll be off to this side. So that showed kind of the other side of what I was doing pretty decently. So that was good. And this guy. This guy I'm building here is kind of weird. It's like he's a monster, but he's also a building. I don't know how that works, but maybe they built it as a building first and then they animated it. Like, what's that book? One of the Wizard of Oz books, I think Ozma of Oz, the 2nd or 3rd one. Where there's this witch and she has this powder that she can sprinkle on things, on inanimate objects, and then she says a spell. Or maybe she just sprinkles the stuff, and then it comes to life, and the main character steals her supply of it and brings a pumpkin head guy to life and a sawhorse. I won't spoil it, but it's a pretty good book. I haven't read all of the Wizard of Oz books. I read the first, 3, and they started getting kind of repetitive. But anyway, they're still... Read at least the first one, because it's like history. I like the thing on his forehead, this guy, the forbidden power. His forehead is a great place for it. Ta-da! Oh no, not ta-da. He's not done yet. I need arms. I like his arms, and I like his hands. I like how they do all that stuff. And I'm told it was the Mixels that started all this. And it's kind of a sad thing that they're not selling Mixels anymore. Trent has a ton of them. And it kind of seems like I should have bought some of them and done them on this channel. But that's okay. I forgive me. He's got lightning fingers. Ooh. Lightning fingers are cool. I had to make sure I got them all kind of turned the right way, turned all the same way. I didn't want it to look weird. Although with lightning, it's supposed to be sort of zigzaggy and random. Oh, and there's the flag. Bag 2. 2. Held up fingers to tell myself what bag I'm on. Oh, and there's Robin. Little Robin. He gets his own little car in this. I don't know why he gets a car and no one else gets anything, but maybe that's because he builds everything, so he's got that privilege. And there's Aaron, guy with the guns, the crossbow guy. The man with the golden crossbow that he has to hold to the side because his shield is too wide. I wanted to stand them up, but they wouldn't stand up, especially with their weapons and shields. It makes them very front heavy, so I would have needed a base, and I didn't make one. Didn't get one. I need to get more bases, though. Oh, and here, what is this I'm building? Oh, this is, no, is this the car? I think it might be the car. Yes, this is the car. It's got purple pieces, it looks like. So that's a little weird. It's not a bad guy mobile. Maybe that's blue. Maybe that's just how it looks on my Kindle here. See, I'm watching this on my my Kindle. That's why I'm not looking at you all the time. There we go. That's the front end, I think, with those clear plastic things. Yeah, it looks purple on this, but it must be blue. All orange. The blue and orange are such a good color combination. It's complementary, so, you know, that was probably their thought, actually. Yep, and there's a little bit of red, but I don't think it ends up showing. And you can see how high up the axles are, so you know that the wheels have to be pretty big, and they are. I used to build cars every now and then. They weren't my favorite thing to build, but I preferred to build like spaceships and airplanes. And robots when I could, which at the time that I was a kid, you couldn't really do. They didn't have those good joints that could bend any which way. So you ended up with robots that only had one-way joints. It's almost done. There we go. Ta-da! Pretty cool looking little car. It's like a race car with big fat wheels, so it's a nice combination. And that's the end of that. So, yeah. Also, oh, there's one more thing I want to do. The set came with Well, let me show you. It is this, and I haven't opened it yet. This is the caveman thing. It's just, as far as I know, it's just 2 caveman minifigures. Let's see. I want to open this so that it doesn't get ruined. Oh, there. They made it easy. What do we have? Oh, they're already built for me, which is kind of a letdown, but that's okay. They have their own little molds here. That's nice. And he's got a club. Very cool. Let's take off his hair so you can see. Oh, he's happy. And he's got no alternate face. These are really nice. These kind of feel more high quality than the usual Lego minifigures. Let's take this. His girlfriend. She doesn't seem very happy. It looks like she's been in a fight or something. No alternate face on her either. Is she? I consider that upside down for her hand. She's right-handed. She gets a club too. I like that they gave them both a club. Very cool. Check them out. Ugg and Uggina. So, there we go. So, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah,